I spent $150 on extra Fable usage this month. Nothing shipped with it, no working build, nothing to show for it. It was also the best AI lesson I've learned all year. This is how he does AI. Welcome to How He Does AI. I'm Howie. I've got nearly 3 decades in enterprise software and I'm always learning something new. Let's get into it. So when Fable came back just a couple of weeks ago, I was excited just like everybody else and jumped right into it. And I have a self-building harness. I'm going to do a video on that in a bit as well, but that's not the focus of this. Just understand that there's a process that can run this, that this thing runs to be able to improve itself. I ran that as Fable rather than Opus. And it immediately burned through my 5-hour window, as well as about almost $50 worth of usage that I had there. So I topped it off. And it went through that almost immediately as well. But I thought it was almost done, so I said, okay, let me top it up one more time, and decided to go to bed so that when I would wake up in the morning, I would have a finished build as well as some extra money left over. Well, wake up the next morning and not only is there no build, but all the money is drained out as well. So now I've spent $150 and had nothing to show for it. Most people would be frustrated, ready to throw their laptop against the wall. To be honest, I was pretty close there. But then I realized the big unlock. What I realized is I was using Fable completely wrong. I was using it exactly how I would use any other model, like Opus or anything like that. And the truth is, will it operate like that? Yes. And you'll watch your money and your usage window disappear very quickly like I did. The big unlock is that you need to go a level higher. Treat it like a thinking partner, like a consultant. And I asked it, rather than go through the self-healing harness that it went through, I asked it to take a look and find any blind spots. I treated it like a big 3 consultant, except I didn't have to write that big check, other than the $150 that I threw at it already. But immediately, I got the biggest unlock, I got the biggest value out of it, but most importantly, I was able to easily stay within my 5-hour usage window. And that was the big takeaway. We need to think differently how we use these new models that come out. And that also goes to how we budget to AI, but that's also another video that I'll be doing later on as well. So, as we know, Fable is going to disappear from the subscriptions probably in the next, should have already been gone, but it keeps getting extended every few days. But it's going to disappear eventually. I don't think there's any way they can continue to subsidize it like this. So what I'm doing with it in the meanwhile is I'm not using it to code. I am using it as a thinking partner. I'm pointing it at most of my repos and asking it, is this valid? Is there anything you would change to this? What am I not thinking about? Those are the questions that you should be asking using Fable. And as new models come out, again, every time a new model comes out, we have to think a little higher than we did before. We cannot continue to use AI the way that we use it today. Otherwise, we're going to run into trouble with it, or we're also not going to advance. Anyway, I know this is only my 3rd video. Also, it's been a while since I dropped a video. Life got in the way, a bunch of stuff going on, kid graduating high school. But I am going to be dropping a lot more videos because there really is a lot going on in the world of AI right now, and I do want to tell this story. So if you're interested in anything that I have to say, my only ask is to like, subscribe, maybe drop a comment, share it with your friends. Really just hope you come along, and hopefully we'll see you on this one and many others that come on. Thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in. Again, this is How He Does AI, and I'm Howie.